What God cannot do does not exist. What God cannot do does not exist. My name is Patience and I'm giving this testimony from United Kingdom. So a few years ago, I got pregnant and I had ectopic pregnancy. So as a result of that ectopic pregnancy, well, my left tube was cut off. I got pregnant again, and at the process of going in and out of checkup, scan and everything at the hospital, we found out that I have a very big ovarian cyst inside of me. So but they were more concerned on how to make sure the baby was okay, and then later on we will not talk about how to surgically remove the ovarian cyst. So a few months into that pregnancy, we found out that the baby had died in my womb. So I was scheduled for another operation, another surgery. So evacuation was done and I was being scheduled again to come back. So how they can surgically remove the ovarian cyst. So I was in and out of the hospital, and a few months into that appointment, I got pregnant again. So when I got pregnant, I was in and out of the altar. So but I realized one thing, that whenever I'm in the altar and I pray and I get what I want, I'll leave. So but this time I spoke to myself and I said, Patience, you're not going nowhere, because you have done everything humanly possible, and baby is not, they're not staying, and you've gone through a lot. So this is the only place that you can get your solution. So a few months into that third pregnancy, I found out that it was an ectopic pregnancy. I was scheduled to go through another surgery again, but this time around the doctor said that it was an perforated ectopic pregnancy and it was life-threatening, and then we need to sign and other things had to be done. We made to sign, and before they wheeled me into the theater, I was in the morning prayer that morning, and I heard Pastor Jerry say that what they saw before, they won't see it again. What they saw before, they won't see it again.
What they saw before, they will not see it again. What they saw before, they will not see it again.
And I grabbed that word and I said, Lord Jesus, they are saying that it's an perforated ectopic pregnancy. I am here young, lying down in this hospital. My one tube, the left tube, has been cut off. I have an ovarian cyst and they want to cut off the other right tube. That means that I will be tubeless. I said, Lord Jesus, even if my faith cannot carry this, let the faith of Pastor Jerry help me this time. Lord Jesus, I don't want to leave here with a bad news. Whatever it is, let your word come true in my life. Lord, please do something. So they wheeled me into the theater, and later on in the evening, one of the consultants came and he said that, oh, Patience, I have good news for you. And I was just looking at him like, what's this one talking about? You cut up my tube, what are you talking about again? So he said, I've been through your medical report, I've gone through your journey of trying to conceive and everything. I know that one of your left tube has been cut off. I know you have ovarian cyst. I know we're scheduled to cut off the other right tube that you have. But I have good news for you, that when they went there to do the surgery, they saw that one of the tubes that has been cut off before was there. The ovarian cyst that they saw before was not there anymore. And the tube that they were supposed to cut off again, the right tube, they didn't cut it, because instead of the baby to be in the tube, or however it is medically, that was not where the baby was. It wasn't an perforated ectopic pregnancy again. The baby went to stay on the shoulder of the womb, and my both tubes are normal. It's here. I have the papers here. My both tubes are seen and they are normal, and then that I can go, that I'm fine, and everything is fine. And I was just looking at him. What came out of my mouth was, what God cannot do does not exist. He said, what's that? I said, my God has done it. God of Pastor Jerry has done it. So I grabbed onto that word and I returned back to the altar and I started praying. I said, God, it's me and you on this altar. If you can do that miracle there, then that means you have a bigger one for me. So I started praying. There was one time that Pastor Jerry was praying on that morning. I remember it was oh Lord, show me mercy, on the 9th of November 2022, and Pastor Jerry said something, and I'll read as he said. And I remember this was my word that I was talking about. He said, I hear your prayer in my ear. You said, Lord, shall I end this year without my baby? Shall I end this year without being pregnant? For that womb will not be empty.
I hear your prayer in my ear. For you say, Lord, shall I end this year without my baby? Shall I end this year without being pregnant? The message of God is finding you where you are. By the message of God, by the message of God, I decree and declare, carry your babies right now.
and I just fell on the floor and I said, Lord Jesus, how did this man know that this was what I wrote down? How did this man know that this was what was in my head? How did this man know that this is what I was praying about? And I held onto that word. I prayed and I cried. I said, Lord, thank you for answering my prayer. The next month I didn't see my period. I was so excited. So I didn't bother to check. 3 months later, and I checked, and I was told that I was 3 months gone. I said, Lord, you have started it. I was 32 weeks pregnant. I went for one of my midwife appointments, and I found out that they said that I have preeclampsia and they have to take out the baby. I said, Lord, I'm here again. Please do something. I was rushed into the emergency section, and they wheeled me into the labor ward that they have to do an emergency surgery for me and take out the baby. I said, give me time. I called one of the nurses. I said, please, before they do anything, can they give me just a few hours? I went back again to YouTube. I started listening to all of the, oh Lord, show me mercy. All of the, there's no prayer I didn't listen to. In the morning, I'm on the altar. In the afternoon, I'm on YouTube. In the night, I'm on YouTube. Praying every kind of prayer. Pastor Jerry said, that journey that you have started, you will not end it halfway. I held on to that word, that Lord, you started this journey with me. It's not going to stop halfway. They came back, they did the scan, they said I was fine. Nothing was wrong. Pastor Jerry, that was how I'm carrying my evidence. Pastor, if you see my baby, if you see how beautiful this girl is, I named her Grace. I and my husband named her Grace. If you see how beautiful my daughter is, oh Lord Jesus, I just want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you to Pastor Jerry. I'm so grateful. What God cannot do does not exist.